my name's Katie Faye. I'm on Weight Watchers. This is what I eat in a day. We're starting with the cocoa banana smoothie. That's 3 points. It's 1:45. I'm starting to get hungry. I don't have any sides to go with my taquitos, so I think I'm gonna try and have a baked potato if there are any. I did have exactly one potato left, so I have a medium baked potato with a 1/4 cup of the reduced fat cheese, some pepper, 15 sprays of the I can't believe it's not butter, and then the Rao's tomato basil soup with 1 teaspoon of heavy cream in there just to make it a little bit creamier. And that works out to be 9 points and leaves me with 13 points for the day. We ended up going to Josh's parents for dinner tonight to play a board game that his mom had gotten for Christmas. It's called Wingspan. It's super fun. I would definitely recommend. It's a little complicated to figure it out, but like once you figure it out, it's super easy. But anyway, so we picked up, well, they picked up Firehouse subs for us, all to eat before we played. I had the hook and ladder, sorry. I had the hook and ladder salad with turkey, ham, and mozzarella for 5 points. And then I got the peppercorn ranch on the side and only ate half of it, which was 3 points. And then I got some kettle cooked potatoes chips from, I stole a little from my husband, a little from her, from his mom, and ended up with 6 chips. So I went ahead and tracked that because that was 2 points. And then Josh's mom made these really good like blueberry clusters that were covered in some dark chocolate with a little bit of salt on it. And I got the recipe from her and definitely gonna make that in a future video. Not this week because we just got home from grocery shopping. It was $99 and I didn't get the stuff to make the stuff. So that might be a next week thing. But overall dinner was 12 points. You can see here how everything planned out. And I have 1 point left for the day. It's 7 weeklies because yesterday we went to a new restaurant that we were trying and I did my best with what I could, but I ended up using quite a lot of points, which I might do a story time about yesterday a little later. We'll see. But yeah, that's my day. It's 9:40. We should be going to bed. I am gonna go ahead and cook our chicken for the week. And just do, it takes 20 minutes to make the chicken, so I'm going to do about 20 minutes of prepping for the week and see where that lands us. Here is 44 minutes of meal prep trimmed down to roughly 5 to 6 minutes. So the first thing I did was prep my chicken and get it cooking. I can only fit 3 chicken breasts on 1 cookie sheet because these chicken breasts were so thick, but I pounded them a little thin so that they'd cook faster. Seasoned both sides with olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and parsley. If you've watched any of my videos, you probably have this memorized. I seasoned both sides of it that way. And then I did the same thing with these other 2 chicken breasts that didn't fit on the first pan, and I just stuck them in the bottom pan. So salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, parsley. I ran out of my pepper that was in the grinder, so I had to use regular shaky pepper for this one, but that's fine. Then after I put all of those ingredients away and sanitized my space to prevent cross-contamination, I went ahead and got my grapes soaking in a bowl of water with a little bit of vinegar. Usually I would do this in the sink, but we don't have a stopper for our sink and we're getting ready to renovate our kitchen and get an entirely new sink. So it just doesn't make sense to buy one. Even though it's $3, I probably need to buy one, but whatever, it's fine. While they were soaking in the vinegar water, I went ahead and prepped some overnight oats for tomorrow. I got this oat recipe from the Fiber Fueled cookbook that the Cocoa Nana smoothie came from. And that was interesting. It has turmeric and ginger in it. I usually like sweeter oatmeals. This seems like it's going to be savory, but it also has cinnamon and nutmeg in it, so maybe it's a little sweet, and he recommended apples to go in it, so I have no idea what this is going to taste like. All I know is my hands were yellow, and when I finished, my face was yellow, I guess, because I had, like, rubbed my face while I was cooking, so be careful with that turmeric. So yeah, I got that ready to go, and my 10 minutes on the chicken had gone, so I paused to flip the chicken because you cook it on 400 for 10 minutes each side, and these chicken breasts were so thick that I did 10 minutes on the first side and then 15 minutes on the other end. And yeah, just continue to make those overnight oats for tomorrow. You'll have to come back tomorrow to see how they tasted. It is what it is. So then you'll see my husband here too. He helped me load and unload the dishwasher while I was going. So then I drained the vinegar water out of the grapes and rinsed them off, obviously, and then took them all out of the stems and put them in the delis so that they are easy to grab throughout the week, and there's no washing or anything I have to do throughout the week. So that is already taken care of. Then I washed and diced up this cucumber. I eat a lot of taquitos. If you've been here for any amount of time, you already know that. But if you're new here, I eat a lot of taquitos. It's one of my like surprising foods on Weight Watchers that I really love. And one of my favorite sides to eat with that is cucumbers with a little bit of tahini. So I always like already having that cucumber prepped and ready to go, because a lot of times when I'm eating during the day, it's like I'm on my lunch break. So it's just easier to, what do you call it? It's just easier to have it already prepped because I can do it in like 15 minutes and not have to miss too much time out of work. So then I prepped up some celery sticks. We are having chicken noodle soup. So that's going to have some celery and carrots in it. I was hoping to get to the carrots, but I did not. I saved the leaves of those celery sticks and put them in a Ziploc bag to freeze for a stock one day in the future, because I didn't want to waste them, but I did that. And then since my husband had washed my big silver bowl, I decided to shred the chicken in this bowl. Usually I do a smaller bowl, but then the chicken flies outside of the bowl and goes around the counter. And that didn't happen with this giant bowl. And I was able to do 2 breasts at a time here. So yeah, I just took each chicken breast out of the oven. I checked the temp. If it was 165, it went into the bowl to shred. If it wasn't, I just stuck it back in the oven to cook while I was shredding, because most of these chicken breasts were there. I didn't do more than 2 breasts at a time. I think even in a bowl this big, 2 breasts at a time would certainly start to fly out of the bowl with the hand mixer. Then I added my label, and then I think these are the last 2 that I'm getting ready to do. I filled up 1 full deli, and then this one I am going to fill up the second deli as well. And in case you're wondering, what is this girl doing with all this shredded chicken? Well, this week we are having the teriyaki kit from Kroger again that we loved so much last week, and so we need chicken for that. We are having a pasta that has shredded chicken in it. And the third thing we are having is, I don't remember. So be surprised when you see it. That's it. Good morning. I just weighed in. I'm getting ready for work, but I lost 3/10 of a pound. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, then subscribe, because I post a lot of what I eat in a day videos like this. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.